Hi everyone, this is Alain from USource. Today we'll be looking at a little tool called StyleCop. StyleCop is a Visual Studio extension. It's freely downloadable off the Codeplex site. And it basically helps you maintain consistency in style in your code between you and your team as developers. So let's have a quick look. I've clearly already installed it, and I have here a little class that at first sight looks pretty clean. But let's see what StyleCop has to say about that. Let me just grab this window up. I'm hitting now Ctrl-Shift-Y on my keyboard, and it will apply its style rules to this current file. You see that I have 4 violations, which you can find in my error list, and you see that there's 4 things wrong with my class. The documentation text within the exception tag does not contain any white space. So let's click that. You see it jumps here. It's referring to this problem over here. This is not complete documentation, so let's add that. The base price may not be null. So it basically detected that the documentation there is not complete. The code must not contain multiple blank lines in a row. Yeah, I have to say it's very anal, but I guess it has to be. So all the code looks the same. You see here that I have an extra blank line here, which is not allowed to be there. Statements or elements wrapped in a curly brackets must be followed by a blank line. So that's referring to this one. So according to the rules that are currently set up, which are the standard rules, I need to have a blank line in between this line and the curly bracket. And the class must have an access modifier, which is pretty important as well. So as you see, it's not only about documentation style, but it actually also helps you think about your access modifiers. In this case, it needs to be public. So let's run my StyleCop again, Ctrl-Shift-Y, and I don't have any violations anymore. So in the end, it's a pretty useful tool if you work with a team, so everybody codes the same way. You don't have the discussion between the developers, where should your curly brace start at the end and the beginning of the line or the next line, how many white space between your curly brace and your next statement. So it's a pretty useful tool in that. If you work in a team, you could also integrate it with MS Build, that it runs automatically, or in Team Foundation Server, for instance, as your gated check-in. So all your code will look clean and crisp and is accurately documented before it actually gets in your source base. That's what I wanted to show you today. Thanks for watching. Please share the video, comment on it, let me know how you use it, and if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer it as well. Thanks for watching.